In this video, we are looking at addition. Now, remember what addition actually is. It's just a way of really counting on. For example, if I wanted to do 17 plus 5, we would just be counting 5 steps further along the number line from 17. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 17 plus 5 would be 22. Here's the next example, 34 plus 52. Now, in this case, we really don't want to start counting on from 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and so on, because it would take ages. So we need a better way. And what we can use is a method called column addition. So I'm going to write 34, and I'm going to write the 52 directly underneath it. Now, it's really important that the place value columns are lined up. So I've got my units column, or the ones column, and the tens column perfectly in line. Now we can add these up. 34 has 4 units, 52 has 2 units, so altogether I've got 6 units. 34 has 3 tens, 52 has 5 tens, so if I add those up, I'm going to end up with 8 tens, and I've got 8 tens and 6 units altogether, which means I've got 86. In this next example, I've got 58 plus 73. So again, I will write this out, 58 and 73. So the units column and the tens columns are in line. And I'm adding these up. Now, this time we find a problem. If I add up the 8 units and the 3 units, what I would get is 11 units, and we're not allowed to have 11 in a single place value column. So what we can do is exchange. By exchange, I mean taking the 11 units we get from adding these two and saying that what we've actually got is 1 10 and 1 unit. So I'm taking 10 of these units and exchanging them for 1 10. And then that extra unit I've got left over is still a unit. And because of that, we can put 1 unit into the units column, and this 10 that we've exchanged, we're going to put in the tens column. So we can put it up there. Now we need to add 1 plus 5 plus 7. 1 plus 5 is 6, and 6 plus 7 is 13. So again, we've got a similar problem. We can't put 13 into the tens column, but we can exchange the 13 tens into hundreds and tens as follows. 13 tens is the same as 100 and 3 tens, because 10 tens make 100. So 10 of the 13 tens make this 100 here, and the 3 leftover tens are still 3 tens, which means we can put 3 tens into this place value column and 1 into the hundreds column. Now, we don't really need to make life this complicated. We could have just done 1 plus 5 plus 7 is 13 and written in the 13 there, just making sure that the 1 is in the next place value column along. So 58 plus 73 is 131. Here's the next question, 213 plus 435. Now, we simply do what we did before. Make sure the place value columns are correctly lined up. This time I've got a hundreds column, and we simply add. 3 units and 5 units is 8 units, or 8 ones if you prefer. 1 10 plus 3 tens is 4 tens. 2 hundreds plus 4 hundreds is 6 hundreds, so we've got a 6 in the hundreds column there. So 213 plus 435 is 648. Here we've got 587 plus 45. Now in this case we're going to have to exchange again, because 7 plus 5 is 12. That 12 can't fit in the units column, so we've got to put 2 units in there, and the remaining 10 units gets exchanged for 1 10. So we carry a 1 over to there. 1 plus 8 plus 4 is 13. So we've got 13 tens. What we can do is put 3 of the tens in here, and the remaining 10 tens we exchange into 100. Now we've got 100 plus 5 hundreds, which is 600. So 587 plus 45 is 632. Here's the next question. Pause the video and have a go at this one for yourself using column addition. Here's the answer. 8 plus 7 is 15. 1 plus 9 plus 0 is 10. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. So 398 plus 507 is 905. Now, there's a good mental way of doing a question like this, and that's by spotting that 398 is very close to 400. So what you could do is add 400 to this, and you would get 907. But what you've done is actually add on a little bit too much. We only wanted to add on 398, which is 2 below that. So instead of 907 that you'd get once you've added 400, we'd need to take away 2, and we'd end up with 905. Here's the last example. Pause the video and have a go at this one for yourself. Here's the answer. So 2,859 plus 3,574 is 6,433.